In today's topic, we're going to be discussing Tom Brady and how he affects the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and also Todd Gurley getting picked up by the Atlanta Falcons. Now, for Tom Brady, I just don't see him getting any more rings. This point in his career, he's 40 years old. He's got 2, maybe 3 years left, and also he doesn't have his genius sidekick, Bill Belichick. So it's going to be very tough for him to get another one here in Tampa. I don't see it happening. Plus, he has to play too many tough teams on a week-to-week basis. This is an NFC, not the AFC, and especially he had the weakest division when he was in New England. He had teams like the Jets, the Dolphins. When you got teams like that, you're bound. That's so easy to make playoffs. That is a sealed deal. But here, he got teams like the Saints. The Panthers are getting better. The Falcons, who just picked up Todd Gurley, which is a huge upgrade from Freeman, in my opinion at least. So, Tom Brady, I'm sorry, but no more rings for you, buddy.
You know what? I agree with you. Tom Brady run to the Super Bowl has ended. This ain't the AFC where you got cupcake teams like the New York Jets, the Buffalo Bills, or the Miami Dolphins. Nah, this is the NFC where you got tough teams like the Saints, the Falcons, the Panthers, and every single night you gotta be ready to ball. There's no cheat codes over here in the NFC like the Deflategate or Bill Belichick yelling at you from the sideline while you're in a huddle and the play clock's running down, and then you look up and you do something like this or something like this to pump up the play clock. Now, we ain't having none of that over here in the NFC. And for Tom Brady, I want to see what he's going to do being in a system that's not well organized like he was in New England. You know, in New England, they had a well-organized system, and they had a great O-line, and he had a reliable tight end in Grunt. Over here in Tampa Bay, you know, he's coming into a system that's trying to be rebuilt, you know, with only one reliable wide receiver, and that's Mike Evans. So I want to see how he's going to do when he don't have that O-line to protect him like he did in New England. Because, you know, they got teams like the New Orleans Saints D-line, Demario Davis, and Cam Jordan, who just destroy quarterbacks. You see what they did to James Winston last year. They was ripping that man apart. They were doing sack after sack after sack on this man. So, you know, I want to see how Tom Brady going to handle the pressure being in a new system that's not well designed like he was while he was in New England. Because like I said, man, over here in the NFC, every time you drop a game, that could push you further and further out the playoff race. And 2 losses, you know, it smells trouble for a team that's trying to make it to the playoffs. So this year, I don't think Tampa Bay will be too much of a threat. They may play second in the NFC South Division because, to be honest with you, Carolina, you know, they're going to be iffy this year, even though they picked up Teddy Bridgewater. And, you know, I don't see Carolina making too much noise. And, you know, the Atlanta Falcons, even though they just picked up a great running back, you know, they always seem to fall asleep in the first half of the season and then decide to wake up in the second half of the season. But, you know, with the Saints going to be dominant this year, and, you know, Tampa Bay did pick up Tom Brady. You know, I think Tom Brady will put them in the second spot in the NFC South, but the overall division, I don't think they're going to make the wild card race this year. Because like I said, it's going to be tough for Tom Brady to get used to a system that's not designed like he was in New England.
Todd Gurley getting picked up by the Falcons. I love this signing. You know, Todd Gurley from Georgia. He's just glad to be home. I'm sure he's going to show out in front of everybody, his hometown. But hey, Todd Gurley is a bad man. People writing him off already, saying he's already too old. This man's 25. Yes, I know running backs don't have longevity like that, but this man is still a beast. This man is a 2-time touchdown leader, a 2-time Pro Bowler. He led his team to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, they lost to the Patriots, but I believe this man still has plenty left in the tank, and he's going to offer a lot to this Falcons team. The only thing with this Falcons team is they need to get some more defensive players through the draft. Hopefully that helps them this year, and they'll make some noise.
The owner of the Los Angeles Rams has to be kicking himself right now to get rid of a 3-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time rushing touchdown leader. It's unbelievable. Like, how can you get rid of a great running back like this? Todd Gurley going to Atlanta Falcons was a huge move for Atlanta. Even though they had Freeman, who was an outstanding running back, I think this was a small upgrade. No, excuse me, a major upgrade for the Falcons to pick up Todd Gurley. I mean, this man could do any and everything. I mean, the stats speak for itself. A two-time NFL rushing touchdown leader, a three-time Pro Bowler, 5,000 plus rushing yards, 4.6 yards per carry. I mean, Todd Gurley could do it all. And for the Los Angeles Rams to give up Todd Gurley for pennies on the dollar is absolutely crazy. Now, what this means for the Atlanta Falcons, I still don't think they're going to do much this year with Todd Gurley because, you know, the line for the Atlanta Falcons is not that great at blocking. So I don't think he's going to be getting those type of yards this year with Atlanta. Maybe if they pick up some great assets during the draft, you know, they can help out in the long run. But this year, I don't think Atlanta Falcons will do that great. Even though they did pick up an outstanding running back, I still think they're going to have a lot of trouble coming out the NFC South because the teams in the NFC South are stacked. So, you know, I don't think it was, you know, it's going to be beneficial for them this year. But next year, the Atlanta Falcons will be a team to be reckoned with. And mark my words. All right, guys, hop in the comment section and let us know how you think Tom Brady will affect the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, if you're going to help them make it to the playoffs or not, and how you think the move for Atlanta to pick up Todd Gurley, was that a good move or a bad move? And thanks for watching.